7:19 remain. Lions down by 9. Gonna have to pull one out of the hat here if they want to come home with a victory. Crowd starts to get into it here in Saskatchewan. Now he's gonna throw downfield looking for Hatcher, and it's intercepted! The BC Lions season comes to an end tonight in Regina, losing 28-19 to the Saskatchewan Roughriders.
It happened so much, right, in my career. You play so long, haven't won a Grey Cup, and you're just like, what is it? What is it?
You're a bunch of grown men, and we're told forever we gotta be tough and can't show emotions and fight through all the shit. To see 50 grown men, so emotional.
I want a Grey Cup, man. That's all I want. I want a BC Lion ring. I got an Edmonton ring, but I really want my hometown.
You never know when it's your last time putting on pads. You don't know when it's someone else's last time. You don't know if you ever get to share a locker room with somebody or sit next to somebody. And
letting guys know how much you appreciate them because it's over.
So here's the deal this time around. We're going to take you into the lives of 3 different but equally important individuals to this team. First, we've got TJ Lee, the veteran, full of wisdom, a leader on the team, a great family man, and we'll take you behind the scenes with his incredible journey coming off a second Achilles injury. Then there's Sean Whyte, money on the field. But off the field, a little different this year as he reached some new personal milestones. Then there's David Mackie, whose value doesn't show up in a stat line. But if you ask any of his teammates, they will talk about his value both on the field with his unique skill set and off the field, where he brings the team together as one of its leaders. So here are the journeys of TJ, Sean, and David throughout the course of the 2024 BC Lions season. Enjoy.
I'm not a typical general person. Who do you know when my experiences, my life, my background, my career, my stats, my everything. And that's what separates me from everybody else. So when you talk about recovering from this Achilles surgery, the expectations are on me.
TJ Lee is down. The Lions training staff is taking a look at him. Didn't seem like he landed awkwardly, but he's getting looked at as we speak.
They're looking at his right ankle. I mean, he's not putting any pressure on that leg. They're
carried off by John Bowen, the D-line coach.
That's just like, that was the part I was taking for granted. The whole walking part of it, the running part of it, the standing. So today's a good recovery day where I put some cleats on, get on the field. As I get back in the locker room, I'd like to get treatment. I'm putting over 100% body weight over on my Achilles now at this point, so I'm able to run. I'm very excited with it. It's very strong. What's poppin', bro?
My guy!
What's poppin'? Just the person I want to see. How you doing, bro? What's going on?
How you doing, baby? Good to see you, man.
I'm glad. Good to see you. I feel great, man.
Hatcher and Hollins on the near side. Couture now joins him as he motions over. Hatcher now motions to the far side. Winnipeg brings 3-play zone. Adams has time. Looking. Now he's going to scramble to the near side.
Hatcher's actually gone to the sidelines.
TJ's been great, man. He's a great man, great husband, great teammate. And yeah, I'm just thankful for him to be on my side. You know, when we first went through it, we said we were gonna get through it together.
So 6 game is what I'm looking for, coming back that 7th game. You are?
Yeah.
Wow. How does that feel?
Amazing.
Same as last Tuesday, bro, just loosen it up, I'm assuming the car ride gave me some kind of stiffness. Yeah, I had a Peloton ride this morning, so now just trying to recover today because yesterday I had a crazy day of physical therapy, bro.
Yeah, you're saying that. So what kind of stuff are you doing?
So yeah, we're going to physical therapy right now. Danielle's a physical therapist, that's her name. She's part of my sacred circle. About 5 years ago when I first moved to Blaine and we connected, she went to Eastern Washington as well. She's such a good person. She's so helpful. And also I feel like it's a mental therapy with her too. She definitely trains my mind to believe I'm great.
So maybe a more active day-to-day since you're at the facility on Tuesday.
Yeah, I can. I can be active. My first goal was to get on the bike. Then my second goal was to start walking.
Okay, you got it from there.
And then after that, it was to start jogging, get back to jogging, because I love running so much.
So let's do 2 or 3 minutes here.
Okay.
Whatever you feel comfortable with.
Uh-huh.
Then let's test. Push. Oh, I saw 92.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then it stops right at my full body weight at 197.
Yeah. Push.
Ah, it's tired.
Yeah, it's tired. All right, good.
That's right at my full body weight though, so.
Just a little ramp up.
Yep.
That feels like nothing, honestly.
Yeah, good.
Oh, there it goes. All right, so I'm thinking power. Let me try to power.
Yeah, power behind you.
I feel comfortable. I don't feel the Achilles biting.
Yeah.
I don't feel a hamstring tighter than the other.
Yeah.
I don't feel low back pressure.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
Appreciate
you're
it.
welcome, my friend.
Yep.
We'll see you. When's your next visit? Next Tuesday, right?
Yeah, next Tuesday or Monday. So you have everybody else's standard of what TJ Lee should be and whatever, then you have TJ Lee's standard. And the TJ Lee standard is the gold standard. Because I'm not just coming back to mess around. I'm coming back to be dominant. So in doing that, I need to prepare like so.
TJ Lee is like a ray of sunshine.
He's been the heart and soul of the defense for as long as I've known the BC Lions.
TJ's a leader, a guy that goes out there and gives his all in everything that he does.
Establish ourselves early, fast, and physical, all right? Lead us where we need to be.
My favorite football player up here to watch.
Every room that he walks into, he brings such a high level of energy, such a positive energy, such a welcoming and warm energy.
He's more than that, man, just off the field. He helps me so much with my mental health and things I go through, and he's a great human being.
A guy that you trust, and I think that's the biggest thing.
He knows how easily it can be taken from him with his injury that he had last year.
He's at a place in his life where he's so secure with who he is.
That shit is remarkable, man. To know that my purpose was to endure this. And it may seem like nothing, but it's everything to me because this is like, I'm developing confidence. I was supposed to be high, then I saw a bubble because they weren't running for it. Dembski got it, and so I ran. And I went to my leverage, outside leverage. Somebody's blocking me. Boop, get off me, you're weak. It was like, so this is more like a pivot, like, beep. As somebody's blocking me or whatever, Dembski comes inside, boom, so I kind of just threw myself. Rolled, and then my legs just rolled. At this point, with my legs in the air like this, had already gone. And then I sat up, and I was like, oh no. And I thought maybe like a helmet or someone just hit me, it's cold. Like you really feel it. Like if you get hit in the helmet in your calf, you feel it. You get hit in the helmet with your ankle, you feel it. And I'm like, GP or somebody help me up. no! Oh, it's fucking over. And that's just, I was like, damn. It's like, it's gone. So all the shit I survived, bro, it's so cool. It's cool. It lets me know, like, the strength I think I have.
I didn't clean at all, by the way. So you get what you get. You wanted it realistic, you got it realistic.
Let's start with your diet. Why do you decide to focus on it this offseason?
Because I'm fat. It's true though.
Oh, Sean Whyte.
Team clown, that's what I would call him.
He's an interesting cat in terms of he knows how to play jokes. He knows how to play, the leader on the team. He knows what it takes to see a championship team. He's seen that.
And Whyte puts it through, and they are the city of champions again.
Obviously, he takes his job very seriously, but he knows when to have fun and how to have fun.
Call in the bin.
I like when he gets involved in our quarterback individual time, and
So funny. He's the funniest kicker I've been around, and all of the kickers, are they're their own people.
Then obviously he's a 15-year vet, so he's a extreme wealth of knowledge.
I love Whitey. He's been one of my really close friends on the squad. He invites me over to his place all the time for family suppers and stuff like that.
obviously on the field he's automatic, one of the best ever.
He literally almost kicked 12 full calendar months without missing. But he also knows that you got to work to be great, and he's always on edge.
Why is all the cameras on me? Oh, I'm changing. I'm dropping trout.
It's a long season, and by the end of last season, my groin was a little sore, my quad was sore, hips were off, and it was just because I wasn't taking proper care of myself. So I want to keep playing football for as long as I possibly can until either my leg falls off or nobody wants me anymore. Same thing every damn day. But it's working, man. I'm already down 10 pounds. When I was younger, man, I was really fit. And I was always dieting, but I was at my parents' house when I was doing that. So I'd just tell my mom, like, this is what I need, so make it happen, and she did. So I just squeezed some lemon juice in there. I'm gonna take a tablespoon of apple sides. So if you get this acid in you right away, supposedly it helps you digest protein better. It doesn't taste that bad, really. Just kidding. I'm finally getting that fire, and honestly, that Riley Pickett kid, man, he's just watching him train is motivation. Basically, when I made my mind up if I'm gonna be a firefighter or not, talked to Wally Buono, and he's like, do you want my opinion? I'm like, yeah, I want your opinion. He goes, you play football for as long as you possibly can. So I'm like, all right, done. I told White Rock Fire Department that I'm gonna be stepping away and focusing on this. It's championship year, playing for my hometown. I wanna look good, play good, and also it's my contract year too. I want another contract, so I gotta play well. I gotta be almost better than I was last year, which is gonna be friggin' tough. Not winning that award last year killed me. You guys were there with me. It killed me.
And the 2023 Most Outstanding Special Teams Player is Javon Leake, Toronto Argonauts.
And I just feel like I'm not taken seriously, so I'm like, fine. And Dunnigan came up to me right after. He goes, use this for fuel. And I'm like, it's already done. I'm already mad. I can't wait to start training. I'm gonna be better. I gotta be better than last year. My body is responding pretty good with it. I know it doesn't show, but I've lost a lot of weight. All the boys will be laughing when they see this. Man, at the beginning of the offseason, I couldn't even get my knees up. My hip flexors were so bad. I'd say 2009, 2010 with Chris Boyko, I started learning about nutrition and training and all that stuff, and then he got me on the shake train. But for him, it was just, you work out, get the protein in you, so it wasn't nice and fruity and tasty like this. But I feel like if I make it like this, it takes my cravings away from getting something sweet or going to get a Slurpee. We are going to the place I have kicked my entire life. My brother's 15 years older than me, and he went to Semiahmoo secondary right here. I grew up watching him kick on this field, and while he was kicking, I would be kicking.
I would just stay in the spot, this rugby field, and just kick for hours and hours.
This will be my second day kicking really this off season, and I start from the basics. So I'm gonna go really slow and really overemphasize good technique.
See, that was a bad hit. So what I do is I always practice warm up with my PATs first, get my leg going. I always try to hit the crossbar for fun. I think I got it.
Ooh. I should have just celebrated because you heard the noise.
And then from there, I'll just kick balls out, and wherever they land, that's where I kick them from. Because in a game, you never have the same kick twice. I'm not one of those guys that goes on Instagram and puts, hey, I'm gonna hit 10 in a row from 55-yard line, because that's not realistic either. So, are you hiding? Told you.
Every time I go kick out there, he runs errands and stuff. So I guess he always sees me out there and he'll always stop in, but he will never say anything to me. He just walks down the hill, goes behind the uprights, shags the ball, tries to punt them back. He'll make a few great catches too, and he'll kind of tuck it under the arm and brag and give you a smile. And then once I'm done, he'll go, you done? Yeah. And then he'll just walk away. He won't say bye. He's just... He's a good dad, man. He's there. He's always there. So that's all you need as a dad, so.
Look at that, I can still punt. So I do this shot because when you're over here, you don't have the hash marks. It's a little weird because you're off to the sideline. So really, you gotta trust your alignment. Just making things harder in a smaller, narrow uprights. First try. Oh! Dang it! Wow. That's tough. Got it. Let's go. First try. I think I should stop, man. I'm almost 3 for 3 right now. I'll call it a day, man. That's a good day of kicking.
My connection to Western, I was a kinesiology grad in 2018. Best school on earth, go Stangs. David Mackie, and I play fullback. Met my wife there, met some of my best friends there, won a Vanny Cup there in 2017. Like the expectation at Western is that you win every game, you win every rep. If you don't dominate the OUA, then it's looked upon as a bad season. But now I got asked to come back and be their strength conditioning coach for the football team. So I spend most of my days of the week there in the morning prepping those guys for their season coming up.
If I wake up with 5 minutes to spare, there are some mornings where I require a good silent drive where I sit with my thoughts. Dave and I met in technically like 2013, our first year at Western. I remember seeing him and thinking, oh my gosh, this guy looks like Thor.
I was way up in the back. She was in the front, like a smart kid.
We started dating in 2014. Our birthdays are really close together, so we celebrated both our birthdays as friends, and then
at the end of our first year, kind of through that summer, we started seeing each other, and then
we're married now. And it's kind of that perfect story where you meet the football player and yeah.
She's a football wife. I get our game debrief from our coaches, I get a debrief from the boys, and then I get a totally separate debrief from Joanne.
Yes, I always have my debrief with Dave after the games. I really love football now. Like I think I hope when we have a kid one day, if I have a girl, that's great too, because I think I'm a good daughter and a sister, but I want a boy because I want a football player.
But she's come a long way from understanding what each flag was when she was sitting next to my dad at Western games, and now she understands the ins and outs of the game. It's a full transition. It's scary, but she knows what she's talking about now.
So I'm a registered nurse at University Hospital. I work in the cardiac surgery department. So I primarily look after people before surgery and after surgery.
But it works out where Joanne works at University Hospital on campus, and then I'm on campus as well, so it just works out.
get chauffeured. Okay, bye. Have a good day.
That's every morning. She pushes me as a strength coach. She wants me to do that, and she's an amazing nurse, an amazing wife, and I gotta give a lot of credit to her. Western's campus is awesome. It's weird to be back, that's for sure. You know, you spend 5 years here, and this is where Joanne and I met. We met just up the hill here. So now I'm on campus all day. It's cool to be around and just remember all the other stuff. Normal day, we got our first workout group at 7. The guys have been great, and the culture there around the weight room has exploded this year, and they're on time. If not, they're early. And we start right away. There's a bunch of clowns waiting there at the front door. Sports guy car. Just writing up their workout for the day. Sandro's going to show us how to do as many chin-ups as possible.
Oh, yeah. How's that rash, eh?
Huh?
How's that rash?
Oh, it's good.
Good, man. Good. Glad you're here.
Don't worry, we're going to get them cut in about a week. It's fine. Pretty basic warm-up. We're just going to go interims, a high cable bicep curl. I mean, I tell guys all the time, it's like, our off-season's not long, but just do something, work. Just like every other day we've done chin-ups. We're talking about some grown man chin-ups, right? Full range of motion. You know, unfortunately, I think I've found the thing that I want to do outside of football. We're just going to slide down the scale. For myself, I know this is the field that I want to be in and spend time in. And okay, after that is a Payloft hold and press. Okay, Rouse, you want to demonstrate for us? You got it in the bag? The gym was something that was big for me my whole life. Like, it got me out of some dark places when I was younger, and it's the reason I fell in love with the gym. We've got our banded back squats. We're going to be real light today, but real fucking fast. A lot of the guys have been super receptive, and they work really hard, and I wouldn't be surprised if, you know, there's a good handful of those guys we'll see playing in the league in the next couple of years. Okay, right there. Look at the handlebars on the guy. That was the secret, I think. We got to bring it back.
The BC Lions select David Mackie, running back, Western University.
So when he got drafted to BC the first night, I was a bit shocked. Like, laid there like a log, thinking about it all night, how far he'd be.
But I didn't have any reservations about going anywhere. Like, when I was going through the draft process, I was like, if this is what I get to do, I don't care where I'm going, doesn't matter how far I am. Pretty happy it was in Vancouver. Like, it's like the most beautiful place. I get to see stuff that I never thought I would see. Like, growing up, I used to always say, like, one day I want to go see the mountains. Like, I thought it was something I'd be able to do once, and now every off day I can go golf in the mountains or go fishing with the guys and do all stuff that you can only really get out there. So
It feels just like a second home to us now.
But then in season, it's pretty much just head first into football. So Joanne's not out there with me. My family's not out there. So I lean on the guys a lot, which is awesome. I feel like that's why I'm pretty close with a lot of guys in the team. So
David Mackie as a person.
Workout monster, he's always in the gym. You know, he's a great guy. He's always uplifting everyone around him. And just a special person to be around, you know, a great teammate.
Hard worker, brings his hard hat every single day.
Someone who would lead by example.
When he speaks, we listen. When we talk about like the core of the locker room, I think that Mackey's one of those guys. I think he's got such a genuine love and affection for all the guys in the room. I think he's one of those glue guys.
Yeah, he's my best buddy on the team and one of those guys that I'll be friends with for life.
He's always planning events. He's trying to get guys together.
This dude can eat anything. Like, bro, he orders all this type of steak. He orders everything that you can ask for, and then he's killing the whole plate.
Overall, great guy. You're not going to show him this, right?
That's so good, dude. You outdid yourself with that one.
Can't believe how quickly you go back.
Yeah, I don't know where the hell that time went. I'm using a knife.
Be careful.
Over the last few years, I've really just wanted the best for him, and I think that's why we make it work so well, where people ask us all the time, like, how do you guys do the distance? Don't you miss him? And of course I miss him, but football isn't forever. And he does, like, the work he puts in every single day, in season or the off season. I just want him, like, to just have fun. And he doesn't have to worry about what's after football. Like, just enjoy the moment, go out with the guys, like have fun. And like I wanted Dave to feel like there were no strings, no pressure, like you get to go where you want to go and like just do the best you can.
I have the characteristics to do anything that I put my mind to.
I love the pressure, and that's why I do it, and like I'm obsessed with it, and I want that feeling all the time.
I don't think there's another fullback doing it as well as I am.
He's gonna score! Touchdown, BC Lions!
If I would have gave up, I mean, I wouldn't be here to experience all these great moments.
TJ Lee, taking it to the house!
When we go into football mode, the world slows down for us, but it keeps moving fast for everybody else.
This is starting life over, I feel like. Kind of goes along with the year that I've been having. It's just been crazy, man.
This football shit's temporary. That little girl is mine forever.
I think what fans don't understand is that it's like we put a lot into this. We sacrifice a lot.
Training staff comes out to take a look at David Mackie.
I had a high goal of just being perfect. I just know I can be perfect.
As soon as he called me, I 100% already knew, that we were bringing in Nathan.
It was very surreal being back. It's kind of like when you move out of your parents' house and then you come back. You stay with them.
We are a stronger football team today.
I just expected to come in and play well right away.
Touchdown, BC Lions! I'm putting ourselves on the hole. This is out!
Or we can't let a storyline of one quarterback over the other take away from what we're trying to accomplish.
We lose track of the focus.
This is our dream! Let's play ball! Call your partner out!
We might fight and bicker in the locker room, but when it's time to fight for one another, we do it and we stick up for one another.
Vernon Adams Jr. is back as their starter.
Every coach, general manager can say Rick's wrong here and there, but you try it. It's hard.
You spend your whole life wanting to be a champion, and I want it for so many people in this building. It's not just me.